welcome back to the Winterfest Buildfest Fest, and today I'm building a very teensy tiny little house. I kind of show you the area where it's at, and you can again see all these gaps that I just need to fill because it's bugging me. This is near where a lot of my shops are, and the idea is, in theory, whoever buys this house will own the lot next to it, which is, I think, a 1x3, which will have like a bunch of little market stall things on it. I also didn't speed this up because literally this took me less than 7 minutes to build because it's teensy tiny. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. I didn't have a build plan for this. I just kind of threw things down and saw what stuck, basically. I wish that I could say that I had a grand idea, but this is a 1x1 lot. Like, you gotta temper your expectations. I was mad that I couldn't put the roof where I wanted it to be, but I like my solution for that, which was just to put floor tiles. Yeah, I don't have any intention to really have anybody move into this right away, but it's an option, especially for my Yowman or like free Sims that are just kind of not wealthy enough to really own their own property, but need to live somewhere and make a living. So this could be a potentially good spot to move, especially a single Sim in. I don't even think I could fit a couple on this lot. Like, I just think it's too small. But it's small, but it's mighty. Like, it's got a cute green roof. It's got this weird little outcropping on top of it. It's cute. Ugh. My brain is still fried. I'm not even stressed. Like, I don't even know what it is. That's a lie. I know what it is. It's executive dysfunction. But, like, for realsies, I would just like to focus on one project at a time. Although, in surprising news, one of my friends broke their ankle, and for whatever reason, the past estate sale that I bid on a wheelchair. You know, just, I possibly could need it, especially walking through like museums and stuff, which I love to do. It's really hard on my body physically. I can't start and stop because it makes my hips dislocate essentially when I'm stopped, and then my arms start to hurt because I have a cane and I'm leaning on the cane more and more and more as I progress through wherever I'm at. So I got a wheelchair, and yeah, now I get to loan that wheelchair to my friend. So I was like, oh, that was fortuitous. Glad I can help. I was like, do you need a wheelchair? And they're like, well, I'm like, I have one, to be clear. I just got it. It's very nice. Although now I feel bad because there was also a walker, and I didn't bid on that because I'm like, listen, my body may fail me in many, many ways, but I am not getting a walker at 35. I refuse. I have limits. Which is dumb, because there's no difference really between a walker and cane, except I would be upright, but like, I don't know. It feels worse to have to use a walker to me than it would to use a cane. Yeah, it's already there. What else am I doing today? I'm downloading, or trying to download stuff to make an Argonian in The Sims 2, which I'm so upset. There is some amazing Sims 4 CC, but no one's converted it, and it's so cool, and it's so good, and I want it so bad, but like, that is outside of my very, very, very limited skill set. So I am settling for what I can find, because I'm working on my nothing story, and yes, there will be an Argonian in it. There wasn't originally going to be an Argonian, but I had a character that, like, their species was undefined, and I'm like, well, I'll figure that out later. Well, today is later, and I was like, okay, well, I've got pretty much everything else. It's weird to leave the Argonians out, so we're gonna have an Argonian. It'll be fine. I don't know how that's gonna work out in the story, because the nothing story is basically all these people ended up in a new world, and this is gonna be the only Argonian, the only one, so I don't know how this sim is gonna feel about that, or what rules I'm gonna set up in terms of, like, if they get married, if they want to have children, how that's gonna work, because that seems like a slippery slope. Because that was one thing I noticed in like all of the Elder Scrolls games really, there is no like cross-species interbreeding. I don't think there's even any marriages, which fine on the breeding part, but like sometimes it does happen. We got a liger. We've got what are some other weird crossbreed things? Well, coyotes and dogs. But like it happens. Lynxes and cats sometimes. Mules and horses. Like, you tell me that's never ever happened, and if it has, that the offspring wasn't viable, like, I don't buy it. Like, let's get weird with it. Let's get mad science-y with it. So I might get mad science-y with it, is what I'm telling you. Depending on what these characters do. Because, you know, I've got all the elfy people, and there is an orc, or an orsimer, and there's also a Khajiit. So we're just gonna see what happens with that. I am really excited because one person did submit a sim for the prequel part. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then I've downloaded other sims from people that they don't know their sims are gonna be involved, but they are. So you can look forward to that. The Nothing Story will be, currently I have it scheduled to start January 31st, but we'll see if I decide to push it forward a little bit more. I basically want to finish all of chapter 1 before I post the first one, just so I have a little bit of wiggle room. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that like I am, but this is a build, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help, and I will see you in the next one.